Global Theological Seminary has been granted accreditation by the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission as a tertiary education institution in Ghana. The new status of the seminary was launched together with the 9th graduation ceremony of the institution at the Global Evangelical Church, Accra, on Saturday, June 8, 2024. Recounting the journey the institution has gone through to achieve this feat, the rector of the seminary, Reverend Dr. Komi A. Hiangbe, noted that the institution has undergone many challenges and trials, including changing locations for study before its present location. He recalled that the seminary, since its establishment in 1991, has trained over 2,000 people in various fields in Christianity and church administration. He extended an invitation to Christians in Ghana, especially those who want to work for the advancement of God's kingdom, to enroll themselves at the seminary. He seized the opportunity to advise the graduates, saying that they have been handed the tools to face the challenges in life.
We see theological education as a tool for the formation, reformation, and transformation of the individual, the church, and society. We believe that your training at the Global Theological Seminary and the Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary has made you better understand the challenges of the spiritual, social, and economic terrain you have been called to serve in as agents of the Most High. With the certificates in ministry that you are earning today, you qualify to progress to the diploma in theology.
Global Theological Seminary began in 1991 after a split in the Evangelical Presbyterian Church. It became necessary for us to raise pastors to man our many congregations. So in that year, the August of that year, 31 pastors were moved to the Presbyterian Boys Secondary School here at Legon and were trained in a 1-month program to become pastors to serve the church. Thereafter, there have been different kinds of training at Maranatha University College, Christian Service College, now Christian Service University College, and various institutions have helped to train pastors. The seminary itself had been ongoing since that time, and we have moved from one venue to the other until 2001, when we moved to the Adenta premises. And by 2013, we began thinking of accreditation, then under the leadership of the late Professor Elom Dovlo, Reverend Professor Elom Dovlo. We made our first attempt in 2016, and the Accreditation Board, now Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, failed us because we did not meet the standards. They asked us to look for a new premises, and so the church had to buy a new premises to house the seminary at the cost of $400,000. That is where we are operating from now, and it is from there that GTEC, that is the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission, granted us the full accreditation. So far, this has been our journey from 1991 to 2023, and now we are in 2024. We believe, we may not have the exact numbers, but over 2,000 people have graduated from the seminary, mainly in certificate programs. By that I mean, because we were not accredited, we were not allowed to offer diploma programs. So all our programs up to this time had been, our main mandate as a seminary is to train leadership for the Global Evangelical Church, first and foremost, and then to the Christian community in Ghana. And so even before now, these certificates that we have awarded, even today, is not all who are members of our church. Some have come from other denominations, especially the smaller congregations, what we call in Ghana one-man churches. And it is our hope that going forwards, many of these who have the certificate in various disciplines will come back to do their diploma in theology. And we hope that by the close of this year, we will start or will be granted accreditation for the Bachelor of Theology and the Master of Theological Studies, or MA in Theological Studies. We believe that the training they have had here has prepared them first and foremost to know themselves, to know their environment. We have given them the tools that can help them to face the challenges of their environment and also to mitigate these challenges and help transform themselves first and foremost and our societies.
The moderator of Global Evangelical Church, Right Reverend Dr. Prosper Samuel, added that all religious workers, particularly those who use the Bible, should be given training. He said the teachings in the Bible should be enough to inform Ghanaians to make wise decisions towards peace as the country goes to the polls in December 7th. He called on all pastors to pray for the country and advised their members to speak the language of peace this year.
Pastors, elders, and all who in diverse ways use the Bible or the Holy Scriptures to train people, particularly this year being an election year, we believe that the teachings in the Bible is enough to direct us Ghanaians to make wise decisions, particularly in the area of peace. Jesus Christ is the Prince of Peace, and if we receive this Prince of Peace into our lives, there's no way we will not go through the 2024 elections peacefully. So I've encouraged all religious leaders, all pastors, to train their members, to speak to their members, to speak the language of peace, so that through all that we'll be preaching from our pulpits and from various meetings, various engagements, we'll be able to make Ghana a better place come 2025 January. We also want to use this piece to encourage people to seek theological education, because it is true that whatever discipline, whatever endeavors you want to pursue in this life, you need to be trained. People who want to become legal practitioners have formal training. Medical practitioners have formal training. So those of us also who believe that we have the call of God upon our lives to become pastors, to become preachers of the word, let's access theological education to make us better people who interpret the Bible God's way, for people to understand God's word and also to be led in the ways of God. We are all children of God. Because we are all creation of God, we need to live in harmony. We don't have to look at people as people who are not part of us. We need to celebrate what unites us. We are human beings in the first place, and we are people with different ethnic backgrounds, different cultural heritage, but we can celebrate what brings us together as human beings. Particularly in Ghana, we are Ghanaians, and we should cherish that in all that we do, over and above our tribal backgrounds, our ethnic backgrounds. And I want to say that at the end of the day, we are Ghanaians.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.